Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, back to another episode. In today's video, I'm going to be playing in the new season, in the new meta with the top 5 best new meta decks. But before hopping into game number 1, do want to remind you guys, as always, in the new season, if you would like to support me, you can do so by using my creator code Goblin in the shop. It works for any Supercell game, and I really appreciate all the support. So let's hop into game deck number 1. It's gonna be this Rascals bait deck. This deck was already very strong before the balance changes, and then they still somehow decided to buff the Rascals. As you guys can see here, boy damage went up 6%, which honestly is quite a bit. I feel like this deck was already very strong, already very annoying. Let's see what we can get going with each deck. In today's video, we're gonna be playing one match, so in total I'm gonna play 5 matches, 5 different decks, and all of them are super strong, super good in the current meta right now. Since we are playing in a new season, sometimes we do end up facing players' decks a little bit more off meta, but I feel like if it's a solid deck, if it's a good deck, it should be able to pretty much beat any type of player, any type of deck as well. Okay, let's go with a barbell towards the right side. Usually with this type of deck, you never want to leak elixir. You always want to be cycling, being annoying, cycling your evolutions as soon as possible is very important as well. And then here, for example, we can try and keep under pressure both lanes. What I love about this deck is that you have so many different ways of playing around their cycle. For example, if they have a nice NATO, I think that is gonna activate the King Tower for the opponent right there. Let's see what he's using. I think this is gonna be potential E-Giant deck, maybe something else as well, because Mega Man normally is not seen in E-Giant, so it could be something else. But the other cards, Baby, Bowler, NATO, Cage, are definitely cards you would typically see in an E-Giant deck. So definitely not the best start, but honestly not the worst start either. Look at the damage we already got on both towers, especially there. The Ghost on the left side tower is gonna get a ton of damage. Let's go with a Dart Goblin here towards the left side lane. I wonder if I should go. Okay, he's gonna go E-Giant. Let's go Wall Breakers. Let's go Scatterbrawl. I want to keep up the pressure. Why do I pressure here? Because this way we force out Elixir defensively, and he's not gonna have that much Elixir to go offensively with the E-Giant. For example, here he had to spend Barbell, he had to spend Baby Dragon. He's not gonna have enough Elixir for Lightning. If he is gonna Lightning, it would be like the last second when the E-Giant is already DPS down. And here we can just go with some Rascals. I think he's gonna go Bowler left side maybe. Let's have the Ghost ready just in case he does. If he doesn't, okay, there you go. There's the Bowler. Let's go with the Ghost right side right away. And let's see what he has in Psycho right now. Okay, he's gonna go with the Evo Cage. Let's see if the Evo Cage goes down. This way at least we damage it a little bit. Let's go with a Dart Goblin like this. Let's go with a Barbell here as well. And I think we might have to also destruct the Brawler, because if not, it is gonna get quite some damage there. Nice, perfect. Let's keep up the pressure. As you guys can see, as you guys can maybe notice, we are just being as annoying as possible. Like, I'm all the time pressuring, all the time trying to get, my damage going. Okay, let's go with a Dart Goblin here as well. Let's have the Rascals ready off to the side. Ghost is gonna stay alive. We have a Bomb Tower. This time around, I'm gonna go Bomb Tower a little bit higher. Why? Because I know that he is very likely to have a Lightning. If he wants to Lightning, he will not be able to hit my tower as well. Like in this spot where I place the building, he cannot hit the tower and also Lightning value. Okay, I think I'm gonna try and get a Vine Spell going. I haven't used Vine Spell a single time yet, so let's see if we can maybe get a connection. Looks like unfortunately we don't quite get a connection. Let's go with Rascals here. Let's have the Ghost ready onto the left side lane, and damage-wise, he didn't even touch our tower yet, guys. Like this deck, super solid defense. Even though it's a very offensive deck, I feel like people kind of underestimate the defense of this type of deck. So let's go with a Scatterbrawl here as well. Let's wait a little bit to see what the opponent is gonna do. We do need to be careful with the counter push, but I think we should be fine. We can go Rascals like this. We can have the Ghost plus Vines going here. I think that would be a great idea, because this way the Ghost and all the Evil Ghosts are also gonna splash onto the Baby Dragon, onto the Mega Man. Let's go with Wall Breakers. Let's go with Dart Goblin. Let's keep up the pressure as much as possible. He is gonna get a nice Barbell going, but still good situation, especially considering that he is not even able to attack, guys. Do you guys notice how this guy is not even able to pretty much get any pushes going? He's just defending, defending, and defending. He did attack a little bit. It's not like he never was able to use his E-Giant, but the times he used the E-Giant, it was not really able to get any value. So there's the E-Giant once again. Let's go with a Bomb Tower. Let's go with a Dart Goblin. Let's go with a Barbell right here. He is gonna get a last second Cage to defend the Wall Breakers left side lane. I kind of expected him to try and get a NATO play. That is why I preemptively went with the Barbell. And of course, he's not gonna have any Elixir to defend, any Elixir to attack. So that is so important, guys. Let's go with a Vine Spell here offensively against the Baby Dragon plus Tower. That is gonna be a lot of damage with the Skeletons. Ghost is gonna get one shot. Ghost is gonna get another shot, and that is Tower down on the left side lane. So perfect example of how to play this deck especially here against the beatdown deck. I feel like many people might have struggled against this deck if they let their opponent build a big push. If you let your opponent build a big push with Bowler, with Baby Dragon, with all the support cards they have in their deck, then things could get difficult. But if you are able to keep up the pressure, if you are able to force out Elixir defensively from your opponent to the point where he's never gonna have the Elixir to build that big push, you guys just saw what happened. It's, I would say, even an easy W. Okay, second deck is gonna be this Royal Giant deck. I feel like in the current meta with the 3 Musketeer buff, with the new evolution Royal Hogs, I am gonna be playing that deck soon, by the way, Royal Hogs. But the first decks, I wanted to make sure I show some decks without the new evolution, because I know that some of you guys do unlock the new evolution, but then also some of you guys do not unlock the new evolution. So I wanted to make sure I kind of show a mix of both, and new evolution decks, and then also at the end not like non-evolution decks. Okay, let's go with a Fisherman here. He is gonna be running the 3 Musketeers, talking about 3 Musketeers a little bit before. Let's have the Fireball ready here. I think I can hit some of the minions as well. And let's go with a Barbell. Okay, nice. That is gonna be a very good Fireball value. Minion also went down. Skeletons to defend the Musketeer the best we can. And that is gonna be a lot of damage, guys. I mean, Royal Giant is one of those cards that if it gets onto the tower, it deals so much damage. So let's go with a Ghost once again. Ghost, as I said before, in my opinion, still super strong, super good. I feel like it's gonna be top tier, super meta still, even after the nerf. But personally, I didn't even notice the nerf that much. I don't really remember what they exactly changed, but yeah, playing with it myself, I haven't really noticed the nerf. Okay, let's go with a Royal Giant here. I wonder what the opponent is gonna do. We do have Fireball available if he gives us value. Okay, he is gonna go with Muskies. Do I go Fireball? I think I can wait here. Why do I wait? Because imagine he goes with Batarang or something in front of those Muskies, then he gives us even more Fireball value. So let's definitely take the Fireball value. Let's go with a Barbell here as well. Barbell is gonna take care of almost both the Muskies. Let's go with Skeletons here to distract the Barb, and then hopefully the Muskie is not gonna get a single shot. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. Let's quickly wait and see what the opponent is gonna do, but I think we should just continue playing the way we're playing. Aggressive with the Royal Giants. He's probably gonna go with minions. Let's try and snipe the minions with a Hunter right here. Let's go with E-Spirit to help out a little bit more, and it should be pretty much tower down, right? I mean, if it doesn't take the last shot, then a Fireball would take it. Okay, let's go with a Fisherman here. Let's have the Fireball ready. Oh, imagine if I would have gone with a prediction there. That would have been insane. Kind of expected him to go 3 Musketeers there. That is why I had it ready. Okay, let's go with a Barbell towards the left side. He's gonna go with his Knight plus Batarang. We need to be very careful here. I think we should be fine. We are gonna take, of course, some damage, both the left and the right side lane, but I kind of try to equal up the damage. And he's not gonna have enough time here to, break through our defense. We can just go with a Fireball. Time is gonna run out, and we are gonna take game number 2. Very nice W. And right as I was talking about the 3 Musketeers becoming more popular, Royal Hogs evolution, we do end up facing a 3 Musketeer deck right there in game number 2. And Royal Giant is definitely gonna be solid against those decks. I feel like Royal Giant in general, top tier deck, super strong, super solid. Talking about the Royal Hogs evolutions, I am gonna be playing right now with the Royal Hogs evolution, and once again with the Ghost. I'm talking about best meta decks, guys. Of course, if I would not be including the Ghost, in my opinion, I would be kind of lying to you guys. Of course, there are some decks without the Ghost as well. Do not worry, at the end of the video, I also have some decks ready without the Royal Ghost, but in my opinion, it's just so broken. I wouldn't be surprised if it's gonna get like an emergency nerf or something. Okay, let's see what we're gonna be facing here. Seems to be potential P.E.K.K.A deck after seeing Bandit, after seeing the E-Wiz. Let's go with a Ghost, make sure that we do defend the Bandit right here. He's also gonna go with his own Ghost. Let's go with a Fisherman here. Let's see if we can keep our Ghost alive. And anyways, I would have to spend Elixir on the Ghost. Like, if I would have not dropped anything, anyways, we would have had to defend the... wait, is that gonna act? No, okay, it's way too far. I was for one second thinking about a potential activation, but it was way too far. We could maybe in the future, if he cycles Magic Arch and we have Fisherman, try and line it up with the King Tower and try and activate the King Tower. That would be a good idea. But I think for now we're just gonna wait. Let's go with a Royal Hogs here towards the right side. Not sure if this guy's running Fireball. Could be the case. Looks like it is indeed gonna be the case. Well played by him, but that's fine. We're just cycling towards our evolution. Like, I don't really mind, to be honest. Okay, I guess I can go with Goblin Gang. We do have to be careful. If I spend Goblin Gang, he might try and go with like a Bandit or something at the bridge. Let's have the Ghost ready. If he doesn't do anything, I'm just gonna go Ghost myself at the bridge here. And P.E.K.K.A. is definitely not that easy of a matchup here. We need to be kind of careful, but at the same time, this deck synergizes so well. Like, you will see that at some point we should be able to overwhelm him. Should be able to get a lot of damage, a lot of value. Okay, Fisherman. I hate that new interaction against the Bandit. Anyways, let's go with the Giant Skeleton here. Let's have the Royal Hogs ready. I'm not sure if he's back to Fireball yet or not, but let's go with Royal Hogs here. And okay, he does have the Fireball. That is still gonna be a little bit of chip damage. Nothing too crazy, but should be, yeah, as I said, a little bit of chip damage. Let's go with Skeleton Dragons here to help DPS down the P.E.K.K.A. Damage-wise, we are looking okay. I mean, he didn't really, yeah, manage to touch our towers yet. And I think at some point, as I mentioned before, we should be able to overwhelm this opponent. So let's be patient, guys. Let's go with the Mother Witch. Let's go with the Fisherman. Let's have the Giant Skeleton ready as well. He's gonna go Bandit here. Let's go with the Giant Skeleton right now. And let's go with Royal Hogs. Why do I go Royal Hogs? I want to force out the Fireball. I want him to not have Fireball available for our Giant Skeleton push. Let's see if we can maybe get the Skeleton Dragons going here as well. Mother Witch in the meantime is creating some Royal Hogs. We are getting a lot of value. Let's go with our Ghost right here against his Ghost. And I'm even gonna go Arrows, making sure we DPS down everything the fastest we can. Unfortunately, our Ghost is gonna go down. Still a good situation though, like damage-wise, we are doing extremely well. He's not really able to go offensively himself. As you guys can see, he's pretty much not touched our tower, besides the left side tower here. Let's bait out the Fireball with the Royal Hogs, and let's have the Fisherman ready in case we can activate the King Tower. Okay, ooh, he's gonna go with Veteran. We need to be careful here with this interaction. Let's go with a Goblin Gang last second, trying to defend the Barbarians. We are gonna take some damage from the Magic Archer, and I wonder what this gonna be key for us. Okay, let's first go with a Giant Skeleton. Let's go with Skeleton Dragons here as well. We do have to be careful. This is gonna be a lot of damage, but I think we should be fine. Like, he's kind of overcommitting here, so we can try and take the damage and then try and make a big push right here. Fireball's out of cycle. I think we can just let the Giant Skeleton tank, go with Royal Hogs, and this is gonna be an insanely hard push for him to stop. Especially look at the left side lane as well, guys. He's not gonna have that much elixir to end defend the Royal Hogs and defend the Ghost plus Goblin Gang. Let's go with Skeleton Dragons here up high as well. Look at the Royal Hogs chipping down the right side tower. Left side tower took so much damage as well. We can ignore the Ghost because that's a tower we don't really care that much about. Let's have the Mother Witch going. Let's go with a Ghost here as well, and let's go with a Giant Skeleton. Okay, we do have to be careful, but I think we should be fine. Once again, Fireball is being baited out by the Mother Witch. Let's go with Royal Hogs here. Let's go with a Goblin Gang right, and that is the powerful thing about the deck we are playing. It has such a good synergy to the point where you can often just bait out all the cards, bait out all the troops he doesn't really want to be spending. We do have to be careful here with all the Ghosts. Let's go with Arrows just in case. Giant Skeleton Bomb is gonna make it to the tower. That deals like 1000 damage. Should be way more than enough. So very nice W against, in my opinion, not an easy matchup. I think that was a perfect game to show a more of a difficult type of matchup for the deck. In case you guys are gonna try it, I think we kind of demonstrated the way we should be playing. Maybe made a few mistakes here and there. A couple of decision makings could have been better, but I think overall we did a great job and we are doing a great job. So game number 4, deck number 4 is going to be with 3 Musketeers. I was already talking about it a little bit before. 3 Musketeers did get buffed with the new Royal Hogs evolution, and we are facing a really good player here. Okay, let's give him a good luck. Let's see what he's gonna be running. I'm just gonna start off aggressive with Royal Hogs. Unless he has Mega Knight, that will be a bad play, but most of the times Mega Knight in the current meta isn't really that popular. Okay, let's go with Ice Golem to distract the Mortar. Let's have the Ghost ready for the Goblin Gang. As soon as the Spear Goblins get closer, I'm gonna go with the Ghost, and I think that should be a pretty decent start for us. So Mortar Gang, okay. Depending on what spells he has, it's gonna be either a very difficult matchup or a pretty good matchup. Because if he only has arrows, then I would say that it's a pretty good matchup. If he has Fireball Barbell or something around those lines, then I would say it's a really difficult one. Okay, let's have the Barbell going onto the left side Skeleton Barrel. Let's have the Royal Hogs ready for the right side. I wonder if he has a Fireball. If he has Fireball, we just gave him really good value. If he doesn't, okay, he does have Fireball, but he didn't really take the value though. He actually ended up kind of missing the Fireball because he didn't even get to hit the Hunter. Let's go with Skeletons here, left side against the Dart Goblin. Hunter is gonna even stay alive. And also, wow, that Hunter value was insane. I'm telling you guys, Hunter is such an underrated card. I many times say it when using the Royal Giant deck. Hunter in this deck is super good as well. I feel like after the play and his current cycle, we could kind of go aggressive, guys. I know that this is very aggressive what I'm doing right now, but at the same time, he's not gonna have that good of a cycle. He might cycle back to Fireball, but it would be last second, and we just completely out-cycled. We just completely put him in a very awkward cycle, and we are gonna take his right tower just like that. So beautiful play. What a nice way of out-cycling, even though we have 3 musketeers, which in the end of the day, or in this match at least, I haven't even used yet. Let's go with 3 musketeers now. I think it's a perfect moment because it's gonna take care of the Skeleton King, it's gonna take care of the Dark Golem without taking any damage. And even if he fireballs, it would not kill them. The 3 musketeers after the buff, for those who don't know, survive Fireball Zap, which is absolutely crazy. Okay, let's go with, I think, a Hunter towards the left side. We do have to be careful. He has the Evil Skarmy. Yeah, I was about to say that. Evil Skarmy could get kind of scary for us. Let's see if we take care of it. Nice. Let's go with a Ghost right here. Let's have the 3 musketeers ready. 3 musketeers right now. And even if he fireballs, he would have to hit them with something else. Like, for example, here, Fireball's not gonna take care of them. Look at the Evil Ghost. I'm telling you guys, Evil Ghost is still such a strong card. And I think we are gonna just win the match like that. Let's go with Royal Hogs. Let's go with Ice Golem. This guy has a very nice profile, by the way. He had like an insane finish globally. Okay, let's go with a Hunter, let's go with a Barbell right here, and that should be pretty much good game. He is gonna go with Skeleton Barrel. We can just Fireball the Skeletons if necessary. I guess I'm gonna do it, why not? Let's go with Fireball here, let's go with Skeletons, and that would have been a nice and easy defense while looking at his towers. 400 HP, 1800 HP, very nice win, very nice deck, guys. Make sure to try it out if you do like 3 musketeers, and that was definitely not a bad player. 99 finish in the world and 37 finish in the world. So last but not least, once again a Royal Hogs deck. In my opinion, Royal Hogs with the new evolution are gonna be very strong. And of course, thinking about a Royal Hogs deck, you must be thinking in this deck, why are you using the Fire Spirit Surge? I'm gonna explain you guys. I'm not sure how popular the Royal Recruits Flying Machine deck is going to be. If it becomes very popular, Fire Spirit damage plus a Royal Delivery damage kills a Flying Machine. Ice Spirit damage plus the Royal Delivery damage does not kill the Flying Machine. So that interaction is game changing if the Royal Recruits deck is gonna become popular, is gonna become very meta. Okay, let's see. Looks like he's gonna be running a strange kind of bridge spam type of deck. He went Mini P.E.K.K.A. Valkyrie. Seems to be a typical mid-ladder player. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a Mega Knight in there. Okay, we do need to be careful here. Let's go with a Fire Spirit to take the Prince charge. I'm gonna probably have to still lock this for sure. Let's go with a lock right now. And instead of going Skeletons on the Prince, I think I'm gonna take the 1 hit and then go Skeletons on the Hunter. We do need to be careful because Skeletons are also gonna be important against the Mini P.E.K.K.A. But I think this decision making was the best, because imagine I go Skeletons left side, then the Hunter would have forced out the delivery or get a lot of damage, and we would have put us in such a bad spot. Like, it's always important while playing to think about a potential next play, and also just in general, like the overall situation. Like, don't try to tunnel vision onto one troop or onto one specific situation. Okay, I think he's gonna go Valkyrie once again. Let's go with Royal Hogs to kind of force out the Valkyrie. He's gonna go Vine Spell. Let's see if we still pop the ability. Oh my god, with 1 HP, that is huge, guys. That interaction is huge because that means that we don't need to defend the Mini P.E.K.K.A. anymore. We can just now focus on the Valkyrie. If he goes with something else, we have a delivery ready here. Delivery Loki, one of the, in my opinion, most underrated cards in Clash Royale. I'm not sure what you guys think about the delivery, but in so many situations, so many big pushes, or pretty much against any troop, I feel like delivery is such a good card, especially against those no-skill decks as well. Like if they have a lot of spammy cards, if they have, I don't know, Sparky, like those type of decks, I feel like the delivery is such, yeah, a good card. Okay, let's go with Arch Queen, same as the Prince. I wonder what his last cards are gonna be. I feel like he's kind of missing a card still. Okay, let's go with Skeletons here last second. Let's go with a delivery. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is gonna go down, Prince is gonna go down, Ewis is gonna go down, Royal Hogs are gonna fly towards his tower. And let's see what he has, because so far he showed Valkyrie, but of course the Valkyrie can't hit flying Royal Hogs, so they are still gonna fly towards the tower, they are still gonna lock on. Let's go with a lock here. Let's see if we can get the Archer Queen to lock even 1 or twice. Would be pretty much tower down. There you go, 250 HP. If the Fire Spirit jumps, that's gonna take the tower, and we are indeed gonna take it. So 18 seconds left. All we need to do here is just buy some time. Let's go with Skeletons, let's go with delivery, let's go with a lock, let's go with a Fire Spirit here. We're back to Skeletons, we're back to Royal Delivery, and this deck is insane, guys. If you haven't tried out Royal Hogs, I'm sure some of you have played with it. It's a very classic, very old school deck, but now with the new Royale Hogs evolution, in my opinion, it's gonna be super strong, super meta again. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. 5 decks, 5-0, 5 Ws. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Very nice decks. Overall, in my opinion, these decks are super solid. Let me know in the comment section down below which one of the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 was your favorite. I would love to hear. If you guys did enjoy it, please make sure to smack the like button. If not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.